Hey there, Sharon Horne. Welcome to day 1,805 of What You Up To Now, documenting my journey as I build and grow and supersize my businesses and help other people to do the same. Today, for our this year's annual challenge is the Get Your Goals annual challenge. We're going to talk about goals all year long, tips, tricks, strategies, tools, different ways of making sure that you get the goals and the things that you want in your life. Our idiom to go along with that for Supersize Your Business today was to explore all avenues. Explore all avenues is a relatively new idiom. It's just been around since it was recorded in the Saturday Review in 1926, which means it's been around before then, but it wasn't even recorded until then. So it's with respect to the other idioms we've talked about in Supersize Your Business, it's a really new one. We have some from the 60s and the 70s and the 80s and the 90s. Those are super new, but even in the early 1900s, I consider that a newer idiom since many of them are around for hundreds, if not thousands of years. And it just means do your homework, do your due diligence, look into something, research it before you necessarily jump in with both feet. Now, it doesn't mean we delay taking action. We want to take action toward our goals, but we also want to take smart, wise, inspired action. We don't want to be spinning our wheels and making mistakes that we don't have to make because we want to get to our goals as quickly as we possibly can. So our action item for today for the challenge was to get yourself, I'm dropping my first day, let's get yourself a little notebook or a way to document your journey as you are doing the challenge. To save and write down the important lessons that you learn, because that's one of the ways you'll get the most out of the challenge. The internet quotes a lot of different scientific studies, but one most recent was by a female doctor, and I cannot remember her name. I want to say Dawn, but I could be totally wrong, something. But she said, and their research showed that 42% more people achieved their goals when they wrote them down, simply by writing them down. The only difference between the people that didn't achieve their goals was that they had written their goals down. And that was one of the studies that shows the incredible power in just writing down your goals and the things that you want. So if I can have a 42% chance of a better result, am I going to do that? Absolutely, positively, especially when it's something so simple as writing things down. If our life is worth living, it's worth recording. I have all kinds of notebooks. This is last year's, and I can't even shut it now. This is last year's challenge notebook, and I was afraid I wouldn't have enough pages in my book, but I think I have like 7 or 8 left. So I picked a really good book for last year's challenge. Hopefully this year's challenge will not take me as much real estate with respect to taking notes. It might. If it does, guess what? I'll get another book. I'm great at getting more books. All right. If I can help in any way, hit me up at pajamagramma@gmail.com is my Voxer handle. If you don't know what Voxer is, that is an awesome tool that you can learn how to use right off the bat by Googling it, checking it out in the Play Store, etc. It's a walkie-talkie app, and for me, it's the quickest, easiest, fastest way to communicate. All right. Have an awesome day, and I will, of course, be with you tomorrow.
Look at what I'm making.